I'm Grant Peterson, and this is my friend Brittany Stanfield, and we're here to advise Laura with a problem that she's coming to us with. And Brittany's going to tell you about the situation.
Okay, so Laura's father has been battling cancer for the past year, and he recently lost his battle, but they had a long enough time to talk about what he wanted to do with his money, and she inherited $683,000, and her father wanted a wind farm. They talked about it for a while, and she considered a solar, a wind, a hydroelectric farm. A small wind farm on her father's land is what she had been thinking about. And she talked to her friend about it, and her friend had a solar panel company. Despite what she thought was going to happen, her friend did not like her idea. He thought it was too risky, and so she started contemplating about joining a partnership with him. He advised her to do so, but we disagreed. We think that a sole proprietorship would be a lot more reasonable for her, since they do have about the same amount of risks, except the solar panel has a little bit of a less risk, but they do have the same outcome. We think that she should go ahead and take the sole proprietorship so she can have the full income. We also think that there would be a really huge benefit for her to do this for the wind farm, because that's what her father wanted. So we think that she'll have a lot of backup with her family. And Grant will be telling you about the demographics.
What Brittany meant by the risk provided by both businesses is that actually both businesses, partnership or sole proprietorship, would be coming up with the same potential revenue. However, the solar industry would be a little bit more stable at this current point in time. Now, demographically, by the year 2020, the wind business would be able to provide energy to 25 million homes yearly, which is a lot higher than the current rates. 17 to 39 times the amount of power is produced by what is consumed when using wind. And it also, globally, it does not do any pollution. So global warming will not be affected, and that's what she's going to use to advertise the community to go green and to choose to work with her.
We advise Laura to sponsor some of the local activities just to get her name out. We also think that it would be a very smart idea to join the Chamber of Commerce, just so she can get to know the local businesses, they can get to know her. We think that she should put a Facebook page, because Facebook pages are free. She doesn't have to spend anything on them. It's not costly, and there are also 900 million active users on Facebook. We also think that she should have a good word of mouth, try to use that, get it around, talk to her friends, and also have a grand opening where she talks to the local businesses, sends out emails, and has everyone just come out, just see the farm, just look around, and have local businesses just donate things to her, and just have like a prize at the end, just a drawing for all the people who came out. And also, Grant will be telling you about the management.
Because both partnership and the sole proprietorship are expected to have the same amount of revenue, income, we're advising her to go into the sole proprietorship, because through a sole proprietorship she receives all profits and they would not be split, as would be in the case of the partnership. Also, she'd have unlimited liability with the sole proprietorship, and currently she has enough capital to do so. The most common failure of sole proprietorships is undercapitalization, which is just simply not having enough startup cash, even through bank loans. So knowing that she has the $683,000, she'd be able to do very well immediately and start investing, and look at the goal of having profit within the first 3 to 5 years.
We think that she should create a business plan. It will allow her to look through all of the possibilities, and will also allow her to create a logical outlook on how her business will come out. In case if she needs a loan for any reason at all, which she shouldn't in the first about 5 years until she wants to start expanding her business, we think that a business plan will help the bank see that she's serious about what she's doing. She has a knowledge of how she's doing her business. She knows what the risks are. She knows what all the factors are, and it'll help her comprehend her situation more, and so she'll understand all the possibilities for her business at the maximum extent.
Alternatively, she could partner up in the industry of solar power because it is currently more stable at the given moment. And it wouldn't require very much of the land, and she doesn't have a large amount, so it'd be easy to start working with him. And luckily, her partner has plenty of knowledge in the field, even though she doesn't have quite as much extensive knowledge in the area of solar power. But in conclusion, we do advise her to go into sole proprietorship because as they're both having the same revenue income, we'd like her to receive all income for herself. We think she'd be able to do so. She already has knowledge of the wind business due to her dad, and that's all we can do. Is there any questions?
You're talking about a business plan. Laura's never owned a business before. Where would you advise her to start on writing a business plan?
Many cities have a entrepreneurial administrator for the local city. I know in our city of Chillicothe, we have a man by the name of Steve Holt that helps small businesses grow, and you can go into him for free and he'll advise you on how to make a business plan, who to talk to, how to get involved in the community like Brittany talked about, and it really helps start up the business.
Do you think I'd be able to get the company up and started pretty quickly versus joining an existing company?
We do think you'd be able to start within the first year after buying the capital, like buying the windmills and using the land. You clearly have enough money to contract enough workers to get it built within the first year and get up and running.
Would that be better, or would it be better to partner up with a wind company that's already in existence and help them expand?
We do believe that it would be better to make your own business and have a sole proprietorship because if you do the sole proprietorship, it is risky to have no business whatsoever in the past, but you will also receive all of the income, and you don't have to share with anyone. You can just create your own hours for the business. You don't have to just work for anyone, and you can make all of the decisions on yourself.
Because of her family support and community involvement, we believe that she'd be backed enough to have a successful business from the get-go.